Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the DC Coin World YouTube channel. Here on this channel I'm sharing with you some of my international coins and giving you a little bit of insight into all the different coins that are around the world. So here we have a penny from the United Kingdom. This penny is dated 1938. So this is a kind of worn out penny, but it's got some great characteristics to it that I'm going to share with you in today's video. Before we get into the details, please do subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos. Alright, let's get into it. This specific model was made from 1937 until 1948. It features George VI on the obverse, which is a little bit of a change. These kind of change frequently. So here is George VI. Other people you've seen on the front of the penny are George V right here and Queen Elizabeth II. So if you have a couple of different people on the front of your coin, that is normal, as these emperors of United Kingdom did change rather frequently. So let's start off with this side as far as the design goes. Now as you can see, mine's got some interesting color to it. That's one way you could put it. It's also a little bit worn out, but here's what kind of the normal toning and coloring looks like. But this one's got a little bit of a shinier kind of pattern to it. I'm not sure what caused that to happen. So we see George VI. George VI. This is a uncrowned portrait of him. We see words going around the outside, which translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all Britons, Defender of Faith, Emperor of India. Now that's around the outside in abbreviations. So George VI. George VI, by the grace of God, King of all Britons, Defender of Faith, Emperor of India. So we flip it over and we've got kind of the main image right here on the back of the coin. This image is a seated figure of Britannia facing the right, with trident in left hand and shield bearing the Union flag in the right hand. Behind the seated Briton is the sea. So we see the sea behind them, as well as a lighthouse right there. That lighthouse is kind of hard to make out, so I'll bring in this one right here, which is kind of a cleaner version. This is a more modern one, but the design has not changed. So imagine this image right here on this coin, except this one is just a much worn out. Now let's get into the mintages of this coin, so how many of these coins were produced. 1938 is actually the highest year of production. I find that a lot with my coins. If it makes it all the way here to the United States, then there has to be a lot of them that were produced. So in 1938, there were 121,560,000 of them made. The second highest year of production was 1945, in which there were 79 million of them made. So there are quite a drastic drop-off between the highest year of production and the second highest. There were some coins that were proof coins that were made throughout the years as well, so I'm excluding those mintages as far as the lowest mintage calculation. And now for comparison's sake, I want to bring in this one right here. So this is a 1919 one penny coin from the United Kingdom. As we looked at earlier, it has a different obverse to it, a different portrait. That is George V. Our more recent one is George VI. So here's George V. On the reverse image, it's the same image except without the lighthouse. So on the more modern one penny coin, we see a lighthouse right there. On this version, we do not. Alright everyone, that's all I've got for this video. If you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on this channel. Thank you very much everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy!